Welcome to CannaGlobe, the first ever virtual dispensary offering a world-class collection of cannabis brands drop-shipped to your front door. How does it work? CannaGlobe took the same concept Amazon used to become the largest company in the world. But instead of shipping toilet paper, t-shirts, and tennis shoes, CannaGlobe offers something a lot sexier. Yeah, cannabis. With over 100 premier products, from bakables like chocolate chip cookies, brownies, fried chicken batter, to cannabis mocktails like pina colada, margarita, old fashioned, to gummy rocks, sweet tarts, seltzers, king palms, pre-rolls, disposable vapes, carts, and did I mention THCA flower and magic mushrooms. CannaGlobe is the first ever to drop ship flower to every state. We're also the first ever to offer magic mushrooms legally to every state. Well, except Louisiana. We're also the first ever where you get to be the brand. You heard it. Meet the requirements and get your own brand at the dispensary. Your brand, fully paid for by the company, and you earn on company-wide revenue. Your brand can be featured right alongside celebrities and mega influencers such as Dan Bilzerian with Ignite, Holly Barker with Happy Snacks, Scotty Huss with Biscotti, and so much more. Rolling Stone magazine said, if it seems like a new state is legalizing cannabis nearly every week, don't worry, you're not high. It is indeed happening at an unprecedented pace. CNBC calls it the new gold rush. Forbes says the market could grow by 700%. And the Wall Street Journal calls it a tremendous market. We're currently in 26 countries and growing. Industry icons are saying that CannaGlobe is the most innovative, disruptive, and compelling business model this industry has ever seen. You're probably asking yourself, how is this legal? Here's how. All our products are compliant with the 2018 Farm Bill. So what's the opportunity for you? To become a virtual dispensary owner without all the hassles. No experience is required. No storefront, no inventory, no licensing, and best of all, no apologies. And is 100% legal. You can become a virtual dispensary owner. There are 3 ways you can take advantage of this opportunity. 1. You can become an affiliate by simply purchasing any product on AutoShip and get paid 20% on all your customers' purchases. 2. Or you can become a VDO for a one-time fee of $2.99 plus $25 per month. You receive a business sample kit. You can earn up to 85% in commissions, unlimited levels, and you get trained by a certified trainer. However, if you are serious about making money, we highly recommend you become a VDO Pro so that you can get paid to train VDOs whether on your team or not, and you will receive training from a certified trainer. What do? It's simple and fun. You acquire a handful of customers and teach others to do the same. Simply share your QR code or your link, and every time someone buys something, you get paid. You can also share sample products with your friends, or host a party and share all the favors. It doesn't take long before you can have all kinds of people doing the very same thing. Here's how it works. You can earn from $100 to $275 every time you personally enroll a qualified VDO, and $75 to $175 every time someone in your network does the same thing. You can also earn from 15 to 27% on all your personal customers and 3 to 12% to unlimited levels every time a customer makes a purchase anywhere in your network. While we do not make any income claims, this is an example of how the compensation plan structure works. An area VDO that enrolls 3 QVDOs and helps them each acquire a handful of customers and duplicate that 6 levels. The area VDO would approximately earn $100,000 plus $18,000 per month in residual income. But the comp plan doesn't stop at 6 levels. It pays to unlimited levels. While this is a financial opportunity, the real reward is we get to change the world by transforming lives with these sacred plants. We put smiles back on faces, happiness in hearts, laughter in lives, and health back in the home. Thank you for watching. Now, please get back with the person that shared this video with you and get started today.
That is so awesome. And it's so great. Oh my goodness. We have the regional director over here on the West Coast helping us out. Once again, I want to tell you thank you and introduce you. You are Eric Carter. We call Big Easy. And I'm sure everybody see that on the screen. How are you today?
I am better than I deserve. How are you doing today?
Oh, wonderful. It's always a joy to see you and to see you in that videos just as animated as you are on training. Thank you.
Oh,
That
it
was
is.
fun.
It's a pleasure. It's what I love to do, right?
Absolutely. And with that right away, can you share with the audience why did you choose to work with CannaGlobe and be so dynamic?
Man, that's a great question. Do I have 9 minutes or 99 minutes?
I love it. Yes,
There's
indeed.
so many reasons to go to work. It really is. I don't know if a lot of people know it, but it's difficult. It's challenging to get a regular dispensary off the ground.
Oh,
Between the financial commitments and the background checks and then the experience you got to have and all those crazy things, it's just utterly ridiculous. I was fortunate and unfortunate, I guess you can say the same, that I got into the cannabis space shortly after the 2018 Farm Bill. And then in Dallas in Texas, which is the Bible way where there's this huge demand now for people to have access to cannabis, that I managed to open up three brick and mortar dispensaries and went through that struggle and got hit by COVID, had to shut those things down. And as I was looking for the next step of my reinventing myself, this just kind of fell in my lap and I jumped at it.
I love it. Absolutely. That makes sense. And so, with that in mind, I know we talked before too. What type of businesses were you in before cannabis to lend itself like it just fell in your lap?
Well, for me, like I was an advocate of cannabis because of the my experience with PTSD and
Okay.
trying to self medicate with alcohol when I discovered cannabis took away all my anger issues. It took away all my anxiety. It took away all my stress. And it just helped me to cope. After getting out of the Marine Corps, was I was a 8541 Scout Sniper, was an 0331 machine gunner, and all those things. I worked with the and helped to develop the SOP for the got some on my throat.
No words. And I was about to ask you what is the SOP anyway.
SOP is standard operating procedure.
Okay.
And that became the book that they used to
Yes.
develop the special operations capable Marine Expeditionary Units, the non combatant evacuation operations, the asymmetrical warfare operations, the nuclear, biological, chemical warfare specialist stuff I did, in extremis hostage rescue, IHRT. Did that in conjunction with the FBI and those types of things. I had a great time. I had a great experience. But getting out, there's no jobs for that kind of stuff. There's no, you don't look in the paper and there's a one ad for, hey, Marine Scout Sniper wanted, right?
No.
So you go around and you're just trying to get a job and people look at you for your experience and they're looking at you like, is he
Mm.
dangerous? Is he somebody
Mm.
you need to have in the workplace? They've heard a
Wow.
rumor about workplace violence. Want to know if you're one of those people? You know what I mean? So it
Mm.
become a struggle just to adapt again. And
Mm.
so I think at that time, especially, it was driving a lot of people, not just me, into heightened states of anxiety and depression and episodes of PTSD and stressors. And cannabis just relieved me of all of that. So that's
Wow.
kind of how I got into it. But I've done everything. I've done about $100 million worth of real estate transactions when I was working for a developer. Did that all across the country. And
Nice.
people ask me to say, Eric, why are you now in the cannabis space? And
Hmm.
I say, I'm in the cannabis space, go to work for the same reason Jesse James robbed banks. When they asked Jesse James, they're like, why are you robbing all these banks? He says, because that's where the money is. I'm going to tell you right now, in your audience right now, the cannabis space is where the money is. So
Right.
why not be in and take advantage of it?
Absolutely. And with that in mind, just like in the video, it says that it has the potential of 700% growth.
Absolutely. So that's what I tell everybody. The train is about to leave the station anyway.
Mm,
Right? You need to
that's
jump on it. And I know there's people out there who are still on the fence and they're struggling morally with cannabis. And I got to tell you honestly, um, for those people, especially that's on this call with us, your
Mhm.
opinion is irrelevant. It's already
Hmm.
been decided. The government is already looking to deschedule it. They're just trying to find a way to integrate it. And you're
Mhm.
looking at what probably your great grandparents or great great grandparents looked at when they're deciding to lift prohibition on alcohol. Yeah, there was
Mhm.
people against it. Yeah, there was
Right.
people protesting it. Yeah, there was people for it. But today,
Mhm.
whether you like it or not, there's a liquor store in almost every corner in every major city.
That's true. Absolutely. And with that in mind, there's a lot of people that feel like they have some form of PTSD in the schools. And you talk about Yale or jail. You want to speak about that?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at a typical dispensary in the background checks, got to make sure you've got no criminal history. They got to make sure that you've got the right character, credit score, and credit. You got to look at all those different types of things when you're
Mhm.
looking at starting a traditional dispensary. Well,
Yes.
one thing COVID taught us is this: people are more ready, willing, and able than ever before to
Hmm.
shop online and get products delivered right to their front door.
Absolutely.
My former business partner since COVID has not set foot inside the mall. He get everything delivered through Amazon Prime. He has not set foot inside the grocery store. He gets everything delivered by Instacart. He
Mm.
doesn't go to restaurants. He gets everything delivered to his front door by Uber Eats. This is a trend that's
Mm.
beginning. It's beginning.
Mm.
There's a reason why Amazon is taken off the way it has. People are like,
Mm.
man, if I don't have to leave the house, why would I? Right?
Right.
And so it just stands to reason that with the evolution of the cannabis industry, that a
Hmm.
company like ours would position
Yes.
itself to
That's
also take advantage of that front door delivery.
Absolutely. And with that in mind, I gotta get to Vegas. Can you really just shine some light on the fact that yes, there is a people on the fence about joining CannaGlobe and talking about cannabis, period, in conversations, and knowing that they want the pain bomb, knowing that they want to try something that's gonna help them to do better and work at their optimum level and so forth. But there's something that excites people about Vegas. And this being 4/20/24, come on now. You
I
got to let
know.
them know.
420, 2024. And it's falling on a Saturday. And it's the same 420, 2024, frontwards and backwards. That's
Hmm.
historical, right? So that's
Yes.
historical. So we are officially launching this opportunity. We're officially launching this business on that day. We're going to be introducing an app so that everybody can grow their business exponentially quicker than what
Hmm.
we've been able to do. It's going to make it simpler to do that. We're going to be having probably close to 1,000 people in Las Vegas at the Sahara. They got the largest like jumbotron screens at an event. We're going to do presentations live there. It's rumored that Snoop Dogg's going to pop up. It's rumored that Rick Ross might pop up. We're signing. We've just signed a new contract with Wiz Khalifa and who else do we have? Wiz Khalifa, Mike Tyson with his Mike bites, his because he bit
Wow.
Evander Holyfield's ear off, and he got these gummies around Mike bites. So we
Wow.
got a lot of stuff we're gonna be introducing there, and
Okay.
I gotta tell your audience, I'm most excited about me introducing my own brand to CannaGlobe. I'm
Yay!
excited about
And
it, and I
congratulations.
wish I could do the reveal right now with you because and give you
Okay.
that exclusive, but
Right, right.
I'm under a non-disclosure. Can't do anything before April 20th.
I love it. Congratulations in advance already. Anyway, if I had the clappers or the music,
Oh man, thank you. You know,
amen. And
we
so,
got.
with that in mind, I'm sorry.
Mhm. I was gonna say, we got all kinds of stuff from gummies and pre rolls and vapes and pain creams and all that kind of stuff. My
Yes.
product is really what cannabis was meant for. When you have
Hmm.
those chronic conditions and those
Right.
autoimmune issues that
Hmm.
you're dealing with, and you're struggling with the Western medicine that they give you,
Hmm.
the product that I have is designed for that, all natural.
Nice.
And yeah, it's what I get a chance to introduce, and it's part of my True North. So I'm really excited about it.
That's beautiful. Absolutely. With that in mind, I just want, can you share about the fact that people can have their own brand as well. It's not just because you're the regional director, you're willing to help us over here on the West Coast introduce these wonderful products. Can you speak to that?
I can. I mean, I don't know if people realize how big it is to have your own brand, but I give you an example. When Snoop Dogg found out how we pay, he got excited and started telling all the other celebrities he knew. And I give you an example. Every time somebody buys a $10 pack, boom, Snoop Dogg gummies, he makes 50 cents. Snoop Dogg is famous. He's one of the biggest names in Hollywood.
Right.
But if you earn your own brand over here in CannaGlobe, you get paid like $2.50 off the same thing. So Snoop Dogg was like, what? How y'all making so much money? Well, the issue is that since we control the whole process from the seed to the processing to the manufacturing to the formulation and the distribution and the sales, we have all of that. We've got more profit that we get to share with everybody else. So he was like, let me put all my product in there. Matter of fact, he says, can you guys handle manufacturing? And so now we're shipping Snoop Dogg all of his raw material for his products. So excited about that. But what's so big about it is this. It can be anything you want it to be. Anything you want it to be. If you are the kind of person, you're a pet lover, and you've been out there rescuing animals and you see all the sick ones, you say, no, this one has hip dysplasia, this one has anxiety, this one has chemical cough, this one has that. You can design and develop a product or even just have an idea. Share it with the company. The company will take your idea, put together the ingredients with you, let you taste them, sample them, let you try them out on your pets or whatever the case may be. And then they say, great, got the product settled out. What you want the name to be? Great. Now we got the name. What do you want the brand to be in case you get a chance to introduce more products? And every time somebody buys that product, you get paid over and over and over and over and over again. It's like having royalties. It's fantastic.
I love it. And with that in mind, that has to be a segue. I know I'm going to let you go soon because I know it's a different time zone over there. But just because you said that, can you speak about the fact that it's unlimited levels?
Unlimited levels. You know, I remember reading, and maybe some of you guys did too back when you were in school, but they said we're just 6 degrees of separation from knowing everybody in the world.
Yes.
And I'll tell you how true that is. I went to high school with a guy who ended up going to a junior college. And then he went on to a university. And while he was in junior college, he was roommates with President Barack Obama.
Wow.
Right? Before he was president, obviously. He's also an attorney. And Barack Obama knows both Beyonce and Oprah. So I'm only 5 people away from knowing both Beyonce and Oprah when you think about it, right? If you can employ that concept where everybody knows somebody who knows somebody that knows somebody, and then you're able to do one of 2 things. To keep it real simple, go to work. All we do is we sell dispensaries, we make and when our dispensary sells products, we make overrides on all of those dispensaries in all of the networks. Right now, about 8,500 customers from coast to coast, the West Coast to the East Coast. And it's fantastic. And I know about 21 of those people. That's it.
Isn't that something? And is just 2 more questions. If I could ask you, if you could speak to MLM, like people want to associate what you're sharing, because when you start talking about levels, that's what they talk about. You understand? And then there's the portion. Well, yeah, speak to that first, because I know that's a huge thing. When they hear levels, they start, oh no, the multi-level marketing. And although we know in every business, any diagram, any situation, there's somebody that started it. Somebody was the visionary, and then it rolled out. So, but in your words.
And you're right. When I look at multi-level, I look at it like this. All of us have a job, or all of us had a business, and every single one of us have referred people to a job or to a business. We all have. Now, that job or that business, they want you to continue to do your piece, even though you referred that person to it. But you're only going to get paid off of what you do. Wouldn't it be great if you not only got paid off of what you did, but off the work of the other people that came on board too? And then they say to themselves, man, he's making 1% of what I'm making just because he invited me to the table. And then they did the same thing. They got 1%, but you did too. Right?
Right.
It doesn't make your job any harder. It doesn't make your job any more difficult.
That's
What
right.
it does do is allow you to get paid more because you introduce it to others
Mm-hmm.
and the company found value in that. Otherwise, guess what happens, right? When you refer somebody who refers somebody in a normal business, the
Mm-hmm.
company still gets that money. You just don't get it.
That part. Yes, that's deep. And the last question, this interview, because I hope that you will allow me to interview you at another time, because I ask a lot of questions.
Go to work
This
anytime you want me. I'm here.
Amen. Thank you. This last question today is about the fact that there is this notion that sometimes you have to be so informed to start a new business, or CannaGlobe sounds like it's so monumental and it has this spectacular event that's going to roll out so many different things. It has all of these stars that's giving, such credibility to the business. Do can you speak to how people can just start, and it's no hassles, it's no inventory, all those different things?
Yeah, we really make it easy. We do all the heavy lifting for you, right? You can always earn while you learn here at CannaGlobe. So
Hmm.
all you've got to do basically is be willing. You
Yes.
get back to the person that invited you, take a look at it. They reach out to you, go to work, say, go to work, how do I get started? And
Yes.
then while you're learning, you can send them to me. And
Amen.
I can say, hey, jump on the Zoom where I explain how you can get your own dispensary and sell products and make a bunch of money. You
Yes.
still don't know, but now they're finding out. And they
Yes.
don't know, but they're signing up and they're signing up other people. So you continue to get paid. It's not about being the smartest one. Like my dad was a
Right.
lawyer. That's what he did for his whole life. He was a lawyer for the city of Chicago, appellate law. And one thing I learned from him, he says, Eric, I don't have to know everything. He says, all I got to know is where to find it.
Wow. Beautiful. Well said. Absolutely. Well, definitely I'm glad I was found so I can be a part of this magnanimous company. Oh
Magnanimous.
my gosh. Yes, I'm so excited about it. So thank you so very much. It was an honor to interview you, and definitely just looking forward to more opportunities to learn from you.
Let's
Absolutely.
do it. It's an honor and a privilege.
Absolutely.
We'll love to come back.
All right. Well, thank you so very much. Until next time, have a good time.
Thank you. You too, young lady. Bye now.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, you all. We're going to go into a presentation and have a great time. And this is one that I've practiced. I've been learning how to share the presentation, and it's a little bit I would say, longer is more details. So you're looking for details, and you can always rewind it back. Absolutely. Or take a pause for the calls. So until next time, have a great time. Go to work. The backstage. So I'll share again. Let me turn down this music, turn it off. Actually, we're about to get down to business. Uh, All right, maybe all the way down here. All right, so let me share again. It's exactly 7:35. Okay, so let's present here, and just for purposes of agenda, just so you can see, we'll definitely talk about legalization, uh, shall I say, literary credibility, as you see, some things you say, some things you cannot say, they say. So the opportunity, and definitely how is it legal, and that is simple and fun. Tell you about the money, how that works, and we'll do this pretty quick, and so about how you can make your money back, your initial investment as well, by making an executive decision today. And even if you don't have any money to do this right away, definitely there's another option. All right. So here's the opportunity that I'm clicking on. All right. Right now, absolutely. We have so many different things going on. Yes, indeed. All right. So, welcome everybody. So, this is definitely CannaGlobe. It's a virtual dispensary and it's an exciting company. Just a little information. I'm going to read fast. So, you don't worry. You can always rewind it. All right. So, definitely 32 years of industry experience. There's a president and CEO and shareholder of $2 billion companies. And he's also an owner of an $800 million cannabis company founded in 2018, Colorado Springs, Colorado. And he launched where we can all make money, CannaGlobe.biz. All right. Definitely he likes to award people. So, and it's the fact that in itself is an industry leader. You can see in 2019 is best holistic CBD beauty line, 2020 best made in the USA hemp derived products, 2021 best hemp products provider, 2023 nutraceutical company of the year. As you see here, we have a celebrity right there. So definitely you can also have your own brand, as they say. You understand? Influencer, even if you're not, or considering yourself an influencer brand, but just know that you can have your own brand. And so you see dog pounds right here. That's pretty tight. And so there's instant celebrity credibility in this business, no product expertise required. There's information coming forward about our model versus industry model, your brand in dispensary, fully paid for by corporate company wide revenue share. And this quote is very important. The most innovative, disruptive, and compelling business model the industry has ever seen. There you go. Absolutely. You gotta love them. In your and note that dog pounds will be in your dispensary. Okay. So you're virtual and it's all legal. Okay. And then if you know about Cheech and Chong, you gotta check out Cheech and Chong. Absolutely. They have viable information. And I tell you, it's an opportunity, uh some people say of a lifetime, because there's some more information I'm going to share with you. Somebody clicked in and clicked off of there. All right, Hemp Hop by Rick Ross. You have Delta 8 hemp in your back office as well, the rose flavor. And we have this gentleman right here, Dilzerian, who has 33 million followers. You have a lot of followers, this is going to work for you too. Holly Barker with Happy Snacks. She has gummies and tarts. How neat is that? Scotty Huss, you can see the Scotty, that's a nice name right there, and you will be able to share his products, sell his products as well. And RYZ is a sexual enhancer and breath refresher, and you can see how happy he is. That's RYZ. And then this young man right here, um, no disrespect, he even shares it himself. He is a short man and he heard that gummies are very strong for people. So he said, why not make them half the size, half the amount rather? And he calls it sidekicks. And believe it or not, he is the number one. His brand is the number one in the company right now, literally. And his name is Reggie Franklin. All right. And there's some new brand winners here. Christabel Goldman out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And she's an area VDO, virtual dispensary owner, area trainer, and she is a Beta brand top 10 earner. And we also have Eric Carter, who is helping the West Coast with CannaGlobe. So you want to definitely chime in to a business the next time that we share that he will be with us. All right. So he's out of Dallas, Texas. He's a regional VDO, regional trainer, Beta brand, top 10 earner. He is the third person in the company. All right. And we call him Easy. This is Keith Williams out of Dallas, Texas. And he's a regional video, regional trainer, and Beta brand top 10 earner as well. Note that he learned of the company by the owner, whose name is Marty Hale, Hale, and he introduced his friend here, Eric Carter, who we call Easy. And then we have a couple here, Chris and Paola Oakman out of Eudora, Mississippi. And they also, as you see, Blue means regional VDO, regional trainer, Beta brand, top 10 earner there. And Nika Hudson out of Waldorf, Maryland, she's an area VDO, area trainer, Beta brand, top 10 earner, absolutely. And Heather Dye out of Louisville, Tennessee, and she's a regional VDO, regional trainer. And all of them will be receiving awards in Vegas on 420. Absolutely. And about the industry, really quick, please note that yes, indeed, there is some literary credibility. When you see Rolling Stones, you know it's serious. Check this out. If it seems like a new state is legalizing cannabis nearly every week, don't worry, you're not high. States are indeed legalizing the DRUG at an unprecedented pace. The wave of green legislation doesn't seem like it's going to start ebbing anytime soon either. We know it grow and grow and grow. In just the past 6 months, every cannabis related ballot measure put to voters last November passed, including those in conservative Mississippi, Montana, and South Dakota, and state legislators in New York, New Mexico, and Virginia have approved bills to legalize, you already know, for recreational use. That's a lot of action. So much so, in fact, that there are now fewer states that have not legalized. That's right, THC for either medicinal or recreational purposes than there are that have given their residents a green light to smoke up at their leisure. And of course, when you see CNBC, like our Eric Carter says, there's a new green rush. Absolutely. Forbes magazine stating by 2030 the market could hit $100 billion. The Wall Street Journal, it is a tremendous market. This is an industry that is allowing people to come in and start businesses that they otherwise might not have been able to start. Like they said, unfortunately, they got locked up because it was illegal, but now it's legal. And we're gonna tell you why it's legal and what that is about. The market right now, everybody, the timing is everything. As you see, is growing on this green bar graph here clearly. And again, right there, look, 2030 is projected to be at 134 worth 134 billion dollars. So one of the largest market disruptions and paradigm shifts in US history is occurring right now, everybody, because it says from 2022 to 2030. All right, and that's based on Grand View research. So why? Google it. Like they say, people want to get healthy, not high. But technically, they want to get healthy and high. So that's my spin on it. But if that's not true, is what it is. So this is why I'm joined the company, because I know a lot of people that have these situations right here, and I would be able to supply them with holistic products and some fun products that I know that they use. So it's up to you, but just see how many things can be assisted, for the betterment. Absolutely. So we want to shift the stigma. A lot of people talk about different things. We'll talk about that on another time frame. But just know that you are in position to help people. Endocannabinoid system is what everybody has. As you see this, the cannabinoid 1 and cannabinoid 2 receptors in the female body, the male body. As you see, some are the same, some are different, but note that we want all of the receptors to work at optimum level. And that's why we have the products here, which we call over 100 premium products. And note that there were 31 products rolled out in January, one a day. So it's definitely over 100 premium products. So 100% plant powered immediate impact. Note that there are a plethora of products in your office that you will get even if you do not sign up with money today. You're going to get a link and you'll be in position to sell these products. Okay, we will talk about that in just a few minutes here. Okay, so note that there is, as you see, medicinal and recreational products. Even this here is a pain muscle balm, and as you see, plenty of products that. Oh my gosh, I got to tell you though, even coffee too. Okay, and these bakables. Can you imagine? Chicken fried battered mix, brownie mix, absolutely. So yes, indeed, know that it's all here: mushrooms, gummies, tarts, so much. Okay, so depends on what people want. The main thing here is you want to get your money's worth too if you're a customer. So with nanotechnology, the big difference is why we beat the competition. So just really quick to share in simple terms, nano means faster acting, and our bodies are designed to absorb particles less than 100 nanometers. Increased absorption is up to 99%. Your body absorbs faster and more effectively, providing faster acting, longer lasting effects. So that means increased efficacy. I'm feeling good. More surface area, higher bioavailability, feel within minutes. All right. So this top example here shares with you is up to 10 times efficacy. But traditional CBD competitors, this is what is approximately 10% absorption. And but you could tell there's more. We get 15 to 25 nanometers. And remember, our bodies are designed to absorb particles less than 100 nanometers. Our competitors are way overboard at 300 nanometers. So all everybody knows about our body is 70% water. We have water soluble benefits because our cannabinoids actually share more efficacy, like we said, up to 10 times the availability. So, since our bodies are mostly water, water soluble compounds travel through the body faster and more efficiently. Now, how is this legal? That's the big question. It's because of the 2018 Farm Bill compliant. Check this out. Agricultural Improvement Act of 2018, aka 2018 Farm Bill, defines hemp as cannabis with a THC concentration less than 0.3% by dry weight and removes it from the federal controlled substances schedules. So, our products contain hemp derived cannabinoids. Our products are under 0.3% delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol by weight. We provide third party certificate of analysis, COAs, on all our products. So if you're flying somewhere, you're going to have a COA and you okay. That is the 2018 Farm Bill that makes you compliant. All right. And just for people that want to know about how they're analyzed, there's a DEA certified labs that shares this information. This is an example of one, as you see right here. And you can see how it passed and to give you information thoroughly. I don't mind reading this information. It doesn't take long. This is the portion to make sure just educating everybody. A certificate of analysis, aka the COA, is a document showing the potency and purity of a cannabis product. It is provided by a third party licensed analytical testing lab. The certificate of analysis, COA, lists cannabinoid levels along with the test results of pesticides, mold, microbial, and other contaminants. This ensures a product has been tested according to state law and is safe for consumption. Yes, this company has its own form. To compare our THC percent to a dispensary's THC percent, you must compare the milligrams per dose, not the THC percent. The MJ is based on percentage of cannabinoids. Hemp is based on percentage of dry weight. Thus, 0.3% of dry weight can be higher than a percentage based on cannabinoids. So look at all of these markets. Let me see if I can get this screen to go smaller again for you. Know that all of these countries here are where you can do business, and they are looking for more business, more countries as well. So here's the opportunity, like we say, the money. Become a virtual dispensary owner. There's no hassles, there's no experience, no storefront, no inventory, no license, no apologies, 100% legal. This is what you want to do. Just get started. This is just an example. I told you to hold on. If you don't have the money up front right here like this, hold on one second. I have to introduce the big time and the full time VDO Pro, which is the virtual dispensary owner pro, and the VDO. The only difference here that you see, the VDO Pro big time, you get paid to train. That's the one that I'm sharing that you can make your money back. Okay, you get an opportunity to train. And if you were here at the beginning, you saw there's $40 to $100. When you do a Zoom, you get paid $40 per person. If it's 10 people that on that Zoom, you already know what you're getting paid. If you do those Zooms every day and have at least 10 people in those Zooms, you're doing good. You get your money back real fast, So you could have up to 20 people on your first Zoom. I'm not sure who you are, but that this one right here, you get your money back. Okay, real quick. So, or quicker, let me say quicker. Absolutely. So it depends on how much time you spend in the business. All right, moving along. And just so you know about that 70% commissions and unlimited levels literally mean unlimited levels. Somebody showed us on another Zoom 77, they were on the 77th level and got paid. Okay. So it's a real I've seen it. So there's a screen that's coming up here that I know that needs to be changed because it's past March 1st. But I want to share with you this affiliate side hustle. This is the one I'm talking about, where you should everybody that's seeing this video, I need to share my link in the chat box. But I need you to really actually join um on my or sign in on the email or direct message me or something to the nature. But please, I took the time to share this information with you. You have virtual dispensary, 20% commissions, one level, and you can upgrade at any time. So you want to upgrade the same day. You just want to click the lever over to say affiliate when you sign up here. Okay, you'll select auto ship a product. So let me send you a link, and then you want to auto ship a product that could be $9.99, and it's $9.99 plus the shipping, and you should want to try the product, be a product of the product, or buy a product for somebody else and be in business and get 20% off of everybody else that you bring into the business. Okay, for whatever they buy. All right, at least. Okay, that's to get started. And then we already talked about the video full time and the video um, big time. They just switched around right there. All right, going forward. So, how does it work? How we get paid? Here's a compensation plan. The first thing you want to do is share some samples that make sense. So that way they can know about it and have some examples, some experience. And with that in mind, you might want to share with them at parties that you give out here, or you do or participate, and you have those COAs, it's legal, and then you post the fund. Now you want to share your link that is provided to you. That's your website, shift.store. So of course, absolutely, you'll see Snoop Dogg products there, then and so many more people there. Okay, and then qualified affiliate. Just how do you become a qualified affiliate? Absolutely, that's where you earn a 20%. So you want to click that lever over and actually sign up with a product for $9.99 at least, you know. Okay, so going forward, as a qualified VDO, a virtual dispensary owner, the first thing you want to do is choose the Pro Pack, one of those packs, and you'll pay a $25 dispensary fee. So it's kind of like having your own secretary, virtual secretary, and then the first time at least purchase at least $100 of product. So that could be, something like bakeable or mushrooms or something, what have you. But that's what the criteria would be to become qualified. And you would get mentor bonuses, leadership bonuses, check matching bonuses, uni level residual income, leadership residual income. So definitely want to do that. And mentor customer bonuses, and that is same QVDO, which is qualified virtual dispensary owner, and the qualified pro that we talked about earlier. When you introduce someone to the company, you get $100. They purchase $100 worth of product in your first 30 days. You get those bonuses really quick. Going forward, leadership. Oh, I need to do that income disclosure statement. I'll read it one time. It's on a couple other screens. The fine print, and I learned something new about it just the other day too. You should factor in estimated expenses when projecting potential profits. Such operating expenses could include advertising and promotional expenses, product samples, training, travel, telephone and internet costs, business equipment, and miscellaneous expenses. The earnings of the examples are not necessarily representative of the income, if any, that a promoter can or will earn through his or her participation in the CannaGlobe video program. These figures should not be considered as guarantees or projections of your actual earnings or profits. Any representation or guarantee of earnings would be misleading. Success with CannaGlobe results only from successful sales efforts, which require hard work, diligence, leadership. It should be a recently conducted survey showed that on average, videos spend 16 hours a week growing their business. Your success will depend upon how effectively you exercise these qualities. For more information about how to earn income, review the CannaGlobe's policies, procedures, and rewards program. All right, and as you've been looking here, been peeking here to see about this area. To become an area VDO, all you need is 12 people that you introduce this business to, and you'll get $100 per person, but as a video. But remember, as an area, that's one level up after you have introduced 12 people personally, then you get $175 bonus. So, and then it just continues to grow regional, national, international. And remember, we saw regional people that have regional videos, they're going to be awarded in Las Vegas on 420. And we didn't see national on that list, did we? Not yet, but I believe somebody's there at this level. Right now, in the corporation, the company, there's somebody in corporate office holding that spot. So it could be you. It could be you. It could be you. All right. So 20%, because we all start at the same level, wherever we want to start at. 20% matching bonuses, as you see, as a qualified regional video, and so forth. Is color coded according to these different categories. All right, going forward, like I told you, I'm gonna make it a little quicker. I already read the income disclosure statement on the other slide. I'm gonna just read this portion right here. Once a qualified VDO reaches the rank of regional, they begin earning leadership check matching bonuses on all their personally sponsored videos that are regional and above. The check match bonus is only on leadership customer bonuses. Okay. All right. And going forward, as you see, oh my goodness, residual income. You're going to start at 3%, and it continues to go as you level up as well, all the way up to 12%. Pretty cool. And let me read this asterisk. Leadership residuals are accumulative based on a QVD, yes, qualified virtual dispensary owner's rank minus the rank of the sponsoring QVDO on their team at the time and date of new QVDO sponsorship. Then we have the residual income on the unit level plus leadership. Oh my goodness. Just imagine this is you. And then you get here to the virtual dispensary owner, that's at 15%. Once you get 12 people on your team, then you get that additional 3% here equals 18%, and it goes forward. All right. Now, Video Pro, remember I was telling you about the training bonuses? Well, with that in mind, like I said, if you put yourself out there as a trainer, and I want everybody to know I'm focusivity on that. Oh, literally, okay, for training people. I'm focusivity, okay? So that's $40 to $100 per person. And then you can get bonuses as you see, $25 to $200. There's unlimited levels. Now, just a quick example, and before anybody say have some other objection to you, absolutely, of course, I've already received some of those. But just to know that on any job, there's somebody that started the business, somebody that pays the person, somebody that works in sales and marketing, somebody else that works in, the floor if they working in the store, since we talking about a virtual store. All right. So note that if you start, let's just give this example since they highlighted it here in green, level 6, and you see after 3 who get 3, who get 3, he will get 3. By the time it gets to level 6, there are 729 QVDOs. You multiply that times a bonus of $75. That's $54,675. Yes. And then in training, there's $40 here per person, and you multiply that times 729. That's 29,160. Imagine you do that in a month within the 30 days. A residual, I'm just saying I didn't do it, but I would love for you to do it. Please let me share my link with you, okay? I believe in you. I don't even know who you are right now, but I have to believe because I want to help you do that too. You understand? All right, residual $50. Come on, times 729. We have 14,580 in residual income. You got to look at it. That's training. This is residual. Residual is cool at $50, and all that, though that's less, and it also, you got to depend on where you are on the residuals table here. Okay. All right. Going forward, we have the promotions, and I believe that's where, yes. Okay. We still have some time here. Top Performers Council. There's a top 5 earners. This has been going on since November 1st, and it will continue to April 1st, 2024, and will be announced in Vegas because remember the event I was sharing is on 420. All right, so you get some benefits, free event tickets, VIP reserved seating, exclusive paid trips, and much more. All right. So this is the promotion that I was talking about. It ended on March 1st. So remember, the official launch is Las Vegas. You're getting in at a great, great time for 2024. And as you see, you can read 420 frontwards and backwards on this date this year. And that is a phenomenal opportunity. So we want to help shift the stigma about getting help with those different situations, even if it's just, anxiety. All right. There's a lot of products, and nobody's saying anybody's a nurse or a doctor. It's just some additional assistance, and it's holistic, and it deals with sacred plants. Absolutely. So let me read this quote by the owner, Marty Hale. We are transforming lives with sacred plants that put smiles on faces, happiness in hearts, laughter in lives, and health back in the home. How neat is that? So remember, the decision is yours. It's exactly 8:05. Thank you so very much. We started at 7:35. I was on here at 7:30. Just to know, if you choose Focusivity, once you begin this business, you can get this information to you in 30 minutes, and then we can utilize the other 30 minutes, if you will, because I'm available. Every trainer is available for an hour on the CannaGlobe site. All right. So thank you. Get with the person that invited you to join today, and have a great, great evening.